This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, attended the opening ceremony of the two-day 10th Dubai International Sports Conference today. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed attended the opening session along with the Deputy Ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Maktoum bin Mohammed, and the President of the UAE National Olympic Committee, His Highness Sheikh Ahmed bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, along with other senior officials. Argentina's national team and FC Barcelona's forward Lionel Messi also made a brief appearance during the opening session, which featured two of the candidates who are also running for FIFA's presidency, along with the president of FC Barcelona and the director of AC Milan. Held under the theme Challenges and Achievements, the conference brings top football referees, coaches and administrators to discuss the future prospects of the sport in terms of commercial and financial management. Speaking during the opening session, Gianni Infantino, the president of UEFA, who's also a candidate of the FIFA presidential elections, stated that the body needs governance and transparency reforms in order to bring football back to FIFA.
I think so. The program of FIFA should be considered also the other part of the world, not concentrate only in Europe and other side. So there should be concentration more here and make a lot of program what similar what we do today in our Congress. Should be work more and more, especially with the player, with also the clubs, and with the referee.
Meanwhile, the director of AC Milan stated that Italian clubs should move away from just being transit points for emerging players in order to stay competitive against other European leagues. It was also added that at present, the major challenge is that the financial performance of top clubs of Series A largely depends on their UEFA Champions League qualification.
Let's say that we have created monsters of 300 million cost, and we normally generate 200 million, and the only reason why we can break even is to qualify to Champions League. Otherwise, it's going to be a bloodbath for the owners. So that's the problem we face. There are 5-6 clubs now in Italy competing for the top 2+1 spot to go to Champions League, and it's becoming increasingly difficult and complex. Internationally speaking, there are leagues who are attracting most players because they have more capacity to spend. The Italian league used to be a destination, is now just becoming a transfer for the players to come through Italian football and then go to the big clubs in Spain or to the Premier League. And this is a fact, and I think we have to cope with that and try to find better players earlier and exploit them in order to get competitive, and then sell them and go on. And I think this is the new way for Italian clubs.
As Dubai aims to generate 75% of its energy from clean sources by 2050, DEWA, in partnership with WETEX 2016, has announced details of the launch of the Dubai Solar Show, which is the biggest global solar exhibition, in October next year. It was announced at a press briefing today that as a part of DEWA's Green Week initiative, the inaugural edition of the show will be held between the 4th and the 6th of October next year at the Dubai International Convention and Exhibition Centre. His Excellency Saeed Mohammed Al Tayer, the Managing Director and CEO of DEWA, stressed that although the targets set by the Dubai Clean Energy Strategy are challenging, DEWA is confident that by 2020, 7% of Dubai's energy will be generated through clean energy sources, and by 2030 it will be 25%. Some estimates suggest that clean energy will attract around $5.5 trillion in investment between now and 2030. And the CEO of DEWA stated today that investments in clean energy technology is expected to rise tenfold in the coming 15 years. Officials stated that energy storage is their biggest challenge, and to counter this problem, they are exploring new technologies. was also highlighted that the show will offer a key platform for the public and private sectors to make deals and review the latest solar energy technologies. The exhibition is expected to bring together latest solar innovations while also showcasing the largest solar projects in the region.
We are monitoring the market. So far, the unit cost of solar is very high. However, I think within the next 3 years, you will see prices are coming down. We will start with the PV or photovoltaic. I think it's the right choice. We will see improvement in efficiency in the future. This will help us a lot. However, the CSP technology also, I think, prices are coming down, but still the prices is high. So we expect within the next 3 years, the price will come down where you will see a mega project in Dubai, and we'll announce, inshallah, these projects in due course.
His Excellency Matt Al Tayer, the Director General and Chairman of the Board of Executive Directors of the Road and Transport Authority, opened the RTA's revamped Transport Museum that has been fitted with antique miniatures and additional artefacts. It also gives a futuristic perspective of transportation systems through physical models and interactive screens, such as the water canal, the metro and future vehicles, as well as the history of transportation and the infrastructure of the Emirate. According to news agency WAM, the Transport Museum will acquaint visitors with some of the transportation challenges encountered by the Emirate, as well as the vision and futuristic ambitions of the RTA. Al Tayer toured the gallery with a number of CEOs and officials, which boasts a variety of corners, such as the evolution of vehicle number plates, driving licenses, and old marine transit modes, as well as primitive transit means. The facility is also displaying a model of the first ever four-wheel drive vehicle that arrived in Dubai back in 1931. The General Directorate of Residency and Foreigners Affairs in Dubai has taken significant measures to cater to disabled passengers at all terminals of Dubai airports by installing special counters that will make travelling through the airport a lot more easier and more enjoyable. According to Emirates news agency WAM, the GDRFA Dubai will also be working towards making Dubai a disability-friendly city by 2020 by adopting modern and comprehensive services, targeting people with special needs, making Dubai the first in the Middle East and one of the first in the world to provide distinctive services for the disabled at an airport. Major General Mohammed Ahmed Al-Mari, the Director General of the GDRFA Dubai, was quoted in WAM stating that there are special counters in each terminal at the arrival and departure gates in all of Dubai airports, including Al Maktoum Airport. They are built to accommodate travellers in wheelchairs, allowing them a clear view of passport control officers, making it more comfortable and convenient for them. He added that a smart gate and an e-gate has also been allocated for disabled passengers, while the smart gate at Terminal 3 is the first of its kind in the Middle East, which allows passengers to complete travel procedures in only 18 seconds. The UAE Ministry of Labour has confirmed that the 6-month work ban rule will be cancelled from January next year if a work permit and employment are terminated in mutual agreement. According to a local report, employees will be allowed to join another company immediately with a new work permit, even if the employee has not completed 2 years at the first entity. The ministry also confirmed that workers under level 4 and 5 who have not completed 6 months with the first establishment will be excluded from the rule. Currently, workers who terminate their service through consensus and have completed 2 years are not allowed to immediately move to another facility. They are allowed to join another job only after a period of 6 months from the date of cancellation of the work permit. Quoted in the report, ministry officials stated that the new rule aims to attract and retain talent and is also in line with the strategic goal of the government to be a knowledge-based economy in attracting global talent. It also aims to promote workers from within the country rather than bringing them in from abroad, especially people with expertise. Last year, around 340,000 workers who ended their service could not get new work permits as they had not completed the 2-year timeframe. Over 1,600 wanted vehicles were confiscated over the past 11 months through roof-mounted cameras on police patrol cars. That's according to Dubai Traffic Police. Colonel Saif Muhair Al-Mazri, the director of the Dubai Traffic Police, made the announcement, revealing that the cameras record vehicle license plates, whether they are in motion or not, which are then run through a Dubai police database. The police are then notified about marked vehicles in the area. He added that as many as 1,091 cars were wanted for criminal offences, while the remaining 573 were wanted for traffic violations, and that almost 4 million licence plates were scanned by roof-mounted cameras over the period. And finally, looking to other news now, at the top, Burj Khalifa has been voted as the best attraction in the world for 2015. That's by an online ticket site. Attraction Tix, the online ticket specialist for attractions around the world, named the world's highest observation deck as the best attraction in the world. It was also highly commended in 2 categories as the most romantic attraction or tour for 2015, next to the Eiffel Tower, and the best observation deck 2015 next to the Empire State Building. The 2015 Worldwide Attractions Awards winners were chosen from thousands of votes from people around the world. The honours recognise excellence in leisure attractions, with the public voting on their favourites in 15 categories over a 2-week period.